Welcome back to Xyed Mysteries, where shadows have voices, memories bleed into truth, and every story pulls you deeper into the unknown. Today, we continue our journey into the Whispering Vale, so sit tight, turn down the lights, and let's step into the mystery together. Recap of Episode 6. Previously on the Whispering Vale, Haruki and Aiko uncovered the existence of the hidden mirror world they had unknowingly been walking alongside since childhood. Haruki awakened a strange ability that allowed him to see faint echoes of his past life, while Aiko discovered that the woman haunting her dreams had been calling her name for centuries. Their connection grew stronger, but so did the danger, especially when the ancient shrine shattered its seal, revealing a voice from beyond the veil whispering, "You were the ones who broke the cycle." Episode 7, The Door That Shouldn't Exist, elongated, cinematic, emotional, no scene numbers. The morning arrives muted and strange, as if the sun itself hesitates to rise. Haruki wakes to a chill, the kind that sinks into bone rather than skin. His room feels unfamiliar, stretched, distant, like a dream he hasn't fully woken from. He looks toward the hallway and freezes. A door, dark, ancient, covered in faint symbols, stands where the plain white wall should be. A door that has never existed in his home. He stares at it, pulse quickening, sensing it watching him back. Aiko arrives minutes later, her steps hurried. She notices it immediately, her expression tightening. "This door, it's from the shrine," she whispers. "Haruki, it followed us." The whispering starts softly, threads of forgotten voices weaving around them. The air thickens with memories that aren't theirs, with emotions from people they have never met but once were. Haruki reaches toward the door, but Aiko grabs his hand. "Wait, if this is a passage from the mid-world, entering could mean losing ourselves entirely." Haruki gently places his free hand over hers. "I won't go in alone, and I won't let you go alone either." Ico's eyes soften, fear and devotion tangled beautifully, painfully. The shadows around the door pulse, like a heartbeat. Suddenly, the door handle shifts on its own. A quiet creak, a breath, long and ancient, drifts through the crack. Aiko flinches. "That breath, I've heard it in my dreams." Haruki's eyes sharpen. "You think it's her, the woman calling your name?" Aiko nods slowly. "She always said, find the door. Open what was closed. I thought it was metaphorical. I didn't think." She glances at the impossible door. It would manifest. Haruki squeezes her hand, grounding her as the whispers grow clearer. "Aiko, come back to me." Her eyes widen. That was her voice. The door swings open without being touched. Inside is not a room, not a hallway, not anything human. It is a void filled with drifting memories, fragments of another life, another era. They float like shards of broken glass, each reflecting a different moment of their past selves. Haruki sees a flash of himself dressed in dark ceremonial robes, standing beside a woman who looks exactly like Aiko but older, wiser, and bound by sorrow. Aiko sees herself reaching out to someone bleeding on an altar. Haruki, but not the Haruki she knows. A Haruki dying to protect her. Aiko's breath shatters. We loved each other before." Haruki's chest tightens, and something tore us apart. The void pulses again, as if urging them to enter. But then, a new presence emerges. Something wrong, something watching. A whisper vibrates inside their skulls. "You dare break the cycle again." The temperature plummets. Aiko clutches her head. Haruki pulls her close as the air warps violently, twisting into the shape of a shadowed figure with no face, only glowing white eyes. "That's the one who cursed us," Aiko says through gritted teeth. The shadow reaches out, its voice trembling with rage. "This time, you will not escape each other." The door slams shut with a thunderous crack, trapping the entity inside, but also sealing away the memories they desperately need. Aiko collapses into Haruki's arms, trembling. Haruki holds her tightly, whispering, "We're going to end this curse, no matter what." But unbeknownst to them, a faint hairline crack forms in the door, pulsing with sinister red light. The cycle has already begun to break, and something ancient is waking. Closing invitation, as always. If you enjoyed this episode of The Whispering Vale, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Xyed Mysteries, and tap the bell icon so you never miss the next twist in the story. More mysteries await, and trust me, they only get deeper from here.